Hi, my name is Veggie, and this is my basic champions guide to Taric support. Taric is a good pick in solo queue when your opponents have a majority of physical damage over magic damage. His W gives his team an armor buff similar to how a Locket gives a team an AoE magic resist buff. His roams are also very powerful with his E, which is a stun, and can pick people off in the late game when they're out of position. For laning, you want to use your auto attacks in between your spells to lower the cooldowns of your other spells. This allows you to use combos to maximize your trading efficiency with your marksman. When trading, you want to start off with your E, and then walk up to the target and W them, and continuously auto attack in between movements to make sure you're using your passive to its fullest potential. For synergy, Taric goes well with Callista, Vayne, and mostly marksmen that can all in with raw damage and brute force, because his stuns allow for CC chaining. He also works well with tanky team comps with someone like Malphite because Taric provides an armor buff and Malphite's abilities scale with armor. For team fighting, you can either peel defensively or initiate offensively and stay in the front line. You want to use your ultimate as soon as possible to generate bonus stats for your allies. You can also prevent hyper carries or assassins from getting onto your carries with your stun. So, Taric's stun is a great tool that you can use to pick people off when they're out of position. You can set up kills because the stun guarantees that others land their CC abilities to follow and chain to your own. Taric's kit also allows him to tower dive more effectively because his W gives him innate tankiness that allows him to tank more turret shots for his team members. My runes for Taric are fairly simple, which is just tank. Armor red, flat health yellows, MR blues, and armor quints. You could substitute some movement speed quints for stronger roams because Taric can utilize the move speed to close gaps and pick people off with his stun, but the more armor that you have, the more your W will provide for your allies. My masteries are 0, 12, 18, fairly simple and standard for tanky supports. One thing to keep in mind is how effective the legendary Guardian mastery is when teamfights start happening. So for skill order on Taric, you want to start by skilling stun if you're planning on going on the offense early, which usually comes by through level 1 jungle invade calls. At level 2, you want to get shatter for the increased armor buff, and by 3 you should have every single skill available to maximize your kit. Since you'll be laning with your marksman against the enemy marksman in support, you want to make your trades come out on top by maxing Taric's W, followed by either a Qmax or an Emax depending on how the game's going. Emax is usually for roaming, locking someone down, or picking other people off, while a Qmax is usually for sustained fights. And of course, skill up your ultimate whenever possible. For Taric as a tank support, you go fairly standard tank items and auras. You want to start Relic Shield because he's melee, which easily allows you to proc your charges off of your Relic Shield. Rush Sightstone as soon as you can for vision control. Moby Boots are also very useful as for your roaming and your ability to make picks because of your stun. Afterwards, you can finish off the Relic Shield into Face of the Mountain, or if you want to be team oriented, you can get a Locket or a Frozen Heart based on the opposing team compositions, depending if they have more physical or magic damage, and how effectively the item can be used for your team. You can also get a Righteous Glory after for hard engage to initiate team fights, or get more tanky items like Randuins or Banshees. Also, don't forget to upgrade your trinket to an Oracle Alteration for vision denial and ward control. Thanks for watching my first champion guide. Please follow me on Twitter at LOLVeggie and subscribe for more League of Legends content.